How engineers do it. In this video, we'll work on exercise number 37. To start off, we'll go to File, New, and double click on the empty part template. Now we have the empty workspace open. On the left side, we have the drawing. So let me expand the drawing so you can take a quick snapshot. Now I'll just minimize this and let's begin. Let's go to the sketch, click on the sketch and decide which sketch you would like to do in the beginning. So I'll just tell you what's my plan to do. So I'll just create this first and I'll extrude this. I'll do a slot for this and complete this part, and then I would do this and I would extrude this part. Alright, and from the right plane again I would do the profile here and I would do an extrude to create this portion, and I would again or else what I would do is, I would completely extrude this and then I would do extrude here and do a trim, and finally I would do this part. So let's begin. So firstly I'll create this part. So I'll just go to the right plane and create a circle and give a dimension for it. That'll be 80 diameter. Alright, now let's exit the sketch and go for surfaces, extrude, and the overall length is how much? So it's 30. This part is 60, so 60, 90 and 120. So 60 each on both sides, 60 each. So on both sides it is 60. Now what we do is we'll just go to the sketch and we'll do another sketch on the front plane, and I would just draw a rectangle and I would draw an axis here, 1, 2, and this line. Go for symmetric, tick mark, and select this line here, and you go for collinear, go for smart dimension, give 16 here, and this depth is 12. Alright, now you can also take all of these lines here. Okay, we would just create a center line here as well. Just take all of these 4 lines, go for mirror and take the mirror bound and take this axis here, go for tick mark, exit. Alright, now you can go for surface and extrude on both sides, tick mark. Now keeping that extrude selected, you can go for trim. Okay, we'll just create only, take the surface, go for trim, remove these 2, and keeping this selected, go for trim. Okay, we'll do one thing. I'll just go for edit feature. We'll just go to up to surface, select the surface. Here also we'll go for up to surface and select the surface, tick mark. Alright, one more thing. I think I'll just remove this trim here. I'll delete it, and I would just go for this extrude, edit sketch, and just put this for construction. This line also I'll go for construction. Tick mark, exit sketch. Alright. Now in order to have this, so I'll just copy and paste. Can be copied. So I'm not sure if the surface can actually trim this. Okay, yeah, it's able to trim it. Tick mark, and also take the surface and go for trim. Trim this portion off. Tick mark. Now we have that part done there, right? Now the final thing is to fill it up. So to fill it up, we'll fill it up later. You know, things that we can do last, we can do it the last. There are benefits when we do it like that. So we'll just keep it as it is, and let's come to this part. So we need to identify what is the distance that we create a plane. So this is 30 here, right? And from here to here it's 20. From here to here it's 50. So 50 plus 20 is 70. 70 plus 30 is 100. So from the center of the circle here, we will create 100. So we need to identify the center of the circle on this. So basically what we can do is just go to the features, plane. Now we have to identify the reference plane, right? It's the front plane. We can just give 100 as the offset. Perfect. Now we'll go to that plane there. Now we would create a circle. Again, it's at the center. And we can also create a square. Oops, man. We'll just create a center rectangle. That's more comfortable, and we'll just give the diameter of the circle as 40 here. And also we would define this, so that's 16 on both sides. Alright, exit the sketch now, and you can go for surfaces and extrude. Extrude it at 30 here. On the other side, edit feature, and you can give 30 on the other side. Perfect. Now what we can do next is, this is 30 here, right? And this is this part is okay. It's pretty simple. You can just give another plane there, go for another plane. In the flip offset, create it at 10. Now the new plane, go to the sketch. Okay, forget it. We don't need that plane. As of now, we'll just delete that plane. Whatever we don't need, we'll delete it. We'll just create a sketch from this side. What we'll do is, we'll just again come back. We'll create a plane on the right plane. Go to the sketch. What we'll do is, I'm just going to create Just sketch. Like this. Okay, now this will go this 3 lines. Okay, let's create a center line. Okay, I will create this and this line. A mirror about. Take this, tick mark, and let me just use a trim command and trim these portions off. Okay, now let's give some dimensioning for this. So that'll be from here to here it's 10, right? Whatever we have, we'll give that. Whenever we are giving dimension, we don't need to worry about all the dimensions. We can just worry about whatever we have to give at the moment. Now from here to here it's 10, so we'll just give 10. That's good. Now what's the overall width? 50 plus 50, not 50 plus 50, 50 plus 50 plus 10, so that's 110. This is 110. Perfect. Now this particular wedge kind of thing is there. This is 10. Don't tell me we don't have the dimension for this. 10, 10. Okay, let's give all the remaining dimensions. We might get an idea then. The overall height here will be 36 plus 32 plus 32. So 64 plus 36 is 100. So this is 100. Okay. Now this length also we have, that is 10. Okay. Do we have the angle or something? 10 here. The overall length, okay, from the center let's see what's moving. Okay, this is still not fixed, right? Okay, see, we are doing at this point, from this point to this point, and this one is 60. 50 plus 10, 60. So we'll just give from this point to this point, it is 60. Now it's constrained. So this was a little tricky, but we just need to look at all the dimensions and give it. So now it's fully constrained. Exit the sketch now. Also what we can do is, we'll just do this part. We will do this part as well with the sketch. Edit sketch, Control 8. We can give Okay. Now let's just take this line here and go for mirror entities. Mirror button, take this axis here, go for tick mark. I can just take this line here and we'll take this line itself, go for mirror entities, mirror about, take this axis, tick mark. Okay. And also give dimension for this. So that's 36. Oh my goodness. How is that possible? Because it looks like something else. Looks like it's a bigger dimension here. I think it's the dimension for something else. What we would do is, we'll just not go with this, delete. We'll go with the top one, so we'll give this, okay, smart dimension from here to here. Okay, it's 32. It looks like it's correct. Now the problem here is this edge here is coming outside in the isometric view, but when I give this dimension here, it's coming inside. Whatever it is, we'll just give it like that. We'll see. We'll just as of now we'll exit the sketch and we'll do an extrude and we'll see what happens. We'll take this sketch here and go for surface, extrude, and extrude it at a distance of 40 plus 15, so 55 plus 15 is 60, 70, so 35 on both sides. 35 on both sides. Okay, it's true because on the isometric view it's giving us some kind of an image like that. So we'll do one thing, we'll just go to the sketch here and we'll get rid of this line. I'm not sure about that line, but I'm sure about the other line. So let's just have only that. Okay, we'll solve the problem one by one. Now what we would do is we'll have a slot coming from top, a line like this, okay, and from here it's 15, so and from this edge it's 30 plus 20, that's 50. Okay, exit the sketch now. I can go for surfaces and extrude, reverse direction, check mark. We'll keep that selected and trim all the unwanted parts. Alright, we'll take this surface on the other side. For that, I think, do we have a mirror option here? Mirror. That's really frustrating that in the surface we don't have a mirror option. Surface. Alright, forget it. We'll just take the surface, extrude, take the sketch, edit sketch, Control 8. We'll just draw an axis line here. We'll create this, take this line, mirror entities, mirror about and take this axis, go for tick mark, exit sketch, and take this, edit feature, fine. I'll take both of these surfaces, go for trim, trim these portions off, and now you can hide the surface. In fact, I think you don't need to hide that surface. You can bring it back. And let's edit that sketch. Control 8. Let's keep it only this much, and this one this much. So we'll have this crisp and clear, and we'll take this and this surface, go for trim, trim this portion, and take this and this surface, go for trim, take that portion off, take this. I'm unable to see the inside. I'll take this surface extrude 5 and I'll hide this. I need to figure out how exactly we can solve this and create a continuous surface there. I'll hide this for a moment. Now I'll hide only this for the moment. I'm going to create a line from here to here, so you can create an opening there. Yes, I got it. Okay, so what we would do now is, okay, got it. Now go to those features, go for the plane, and create a plane at this point. So at that point, let's create a plane, and from that plane we'll go for the sketch, and we'll just create a line. Okay, I'll just take this and this and go for convert entities, Control 8, and fill the other line. Perfect. Exit the sketch. Now we can go for surfaces, fill surface, fill it up. Now take this surface, use a trim command and trim the inner portion of it. What's the error I'm getting? Okay, we'll do one thing. Edit sketch. We'll take the circle. We'll go for convert entities. Now we'll identify sketch is not eligible. So they said that the sketch is not eligible, so unfortunately we'll have to what we'll do is we'll just delete this surface. I'll go for the sketch, edit sketch, or we'll just have the sketch just like that. Go for a fill surface, fix a boundary. Okay, if you're not having that, what we'll do is we'll go for the sketch. We'll just create copy, paste, paste, paste. Now we have 4 instances of this. Oh my goodness. Same sketch, but it's not lying in the same place. So we'll have to maybe fix the sketch plane. Sketch plane. Sketch plane. Now we have all the sketches moved to that. Now we'll start. Firstly, we'll hide all of these 3 sketches. We'll work on only the sketch, edit sketch, Control 8. Okay. Exit. We can take that sketch, go for fill surface, fill it up. Perfect. Now we'll hide this. Okay, that's already hidden. We'll bring this back, take this sketch, edit sketch, Control 8, trim all this off, exit sketch. We can go for fill, fill this up. Now we'll go for the third one. That's this. Go for edit sketch, trim entities, trim all these portions off, exit sketch, go for fill surface, fill this up. Fourthly, we'll take this sketch, edit sketch, trim all these portions off, exit sketch, take this, go for fill surface, fill this up. Now we have those portions covered, except that even this part need to be covered. We'll have 2 more sketches coming in. Okay, let's not do that, because that's a lot of work. You can create a fresh sketch on it. Go for the sketch, go for convert entities, take these 2 lines, go for convert entities, Control 8, and go for trim entities. Let's see if we can fill both of that in one shot. I think we cannot. Okay, so what we would do is we'll just edit sketch, or else we'll just create a copy of this, change the plane, edit sketch plane, select this plane here, go for tick mark, take the sketch, edit sketch, trim entities, trim this portion off, tick mark, exit sketch, select that sketch, go for fill surface. Again, take the sketch, edit sketch, trim entities, trim this portion off, tick mark, exit sketch. Now I can take that sketch there and go for fill surface, fill it up. There is something remaining right here. Okay, let's just ignore that and let's move forward. So we'll just hide this from here because it's kind of creating confusion. Yep, now we have that done fully. We'll trim this and we'll trim this portion off. Trim portion cannot be kept together. Now that's also an issue. Or about split all? This is a major issue. Let me try to do this. Trim tool is this. Keep selection and I'll give this selection here. Mutual. What can I do now? Let's just do one thing. We'll select the surface, go for offset, create an offset at 0.1 centimeter. Select that offset surface, go for trim. Now it's removed. We'll go for this, we'll hide this. Now we have that hollow part there. I'll go for fill surface, fill this, oops man. Fill, we'll fill this. We'll have that filled and we'll bring back the trim. Alright, now this much part is done. We can do one thing. We'll just take the right plane, go for features, create a plane, and at this point we'll create a plane. We'll take that plane, go to the sketch, we'll just use this and this, convert entities, exit sketch. Now we'll go for the fill command. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's forget it. We'll just go ahead and do the complete sketch, whatever is required. Convert entities, convert entities, I don't need this. I'll just draw a full circle. Convert entities, trim entities, this portion off. We have this complete, right? Exit sketch. Now I can go for fill surface, fill it up. Now we have that portion filled. Now let's again go ahead and hide this part. I gotta take this, I gotta hide this, trim 72, and unhide the other guy. And what I gotta do is, I gotta select this, and this guy here, and I gotta go for trim. Oh my goodness, no, I'm not really able to trim that. Okay, I should have selected the down portion also. So we'll select this, and this, and this piece, and then I'll go for trim. I'm not getting that. So this is supposed to trim that surface. Trim tool is only this. Okay, we'll do one thing. Don't worry. What we would do is we'll just go for surfaces. We'll go for net, and in the net we'll go ahead and take this guy, and this guy here. Now saying that it can't be knitted, right? Okay, forget everything. I'll go ahead and we'll take this and this guy, go for convert entities. Okay, take this and this, convert entities. I'll manually have this closed. Trim this portion off. Similarly, we'll have another sketch on the other side. So what we'll do is we'll bring that plane, the right plane. We'll go features, plane, check mark. We have a plane there. We'll go to the sketch, Control 8, take this and this edge here and go for convert entities, Control 8. Okay, exit sketch. Now I'll bring back the trim surface and we'll take the newly created sketch, trim this portion off. Now I have that particular feature also closed. Now let's take this surface fill and go for offset and offset it for 60. It's not the direction, so edit feature, just flip it. It should not be 60 now, so it's looks like there's something wrong here. We'll just give an offset at 75. So 70. Alright, now we have that part done as well. Now we need to fill this up. So the reason why I didn't fill this till now is because I wanted to see the inside view sometimes for reference. Similarly, we can fill this here as well. That's done. Now we've got to create a slot here. So create that slot. We can go here, go for the sketch. We can simply draw a rectangle. And the depth of the rectangle will be 12. We'll just create a normal rectangle. We don't want any trouble. 12. The width is 16. I'll create an axis line. 1, 2, and 3. Go for symmetric. Tick mark. Exit sketch. Again, we'll just edit the sketch again. Go for construction. Tick mark. Exit sketch. Now we can go for, select that sketch there and go for surfaces extrude, the reverse direction. And you can give it up to the surface. Click the surface here. Alright, now keeping that surface selected, you can come here and you can trim this portion off. And we'll have the slot created. Now again, you can come over here, create a sketch, and just take these edges and go for convert entities. Give an axis here and take these two lines and go for mirror. Take the mirror bar, take this axis and go for tick mark. Take this line, close this off, go for smart dimension, give 30 here, and this height is 10. Go for exit sketch. I can go for surfaces and extrude. In the reverse direction, give 60. And now take the sketch, fill it up, take that fill, go for offset in the reverse direction, 60. That's closed. Now you can hide all the unwanted planes or the planes which we have used for construction. It's not unwanted. Now we have the model fully done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This video was a little lengthy, but it was also informational, I believe. Thank you and stay tuned.